Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Gerd, Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. Today, welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and it is another one of those, near the end of the week, the very crispy, kind, and warm and sunny, thrashing Thursdays here in the Dragon's Den. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for showing up. Hello, Grayish Sub. Hello, Yukino Circle. Hello, Lily. And hello, Tokoyami. I think I saw your name there. If not, I apologize. But thank you, Lily, for giving me 54,000 total scales to the Party Games with Chat Challenge. That's right, folks. If you know anything about Twitch, you get free channel points just by being in the stream. You don't have to be chatting. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be here lurking. And you get free channel points, which you can use to put into our current community challenge, Party Games with Chat, where I will play a party game with you for a whole stream. It might even be longer than a normal stream. Man, that is loud. And if it does well enough, we'll make it a monthly thing, because that'll show that people actually want to watch those. Also, if you do want to chat, you get one of these cool little guys hanging out here on the screen. You see that? You see that Mega Rayquaza? You see that Articuno, and you see the Aegislash, the Heartless, and the Ninetales. Those are all Pokemon that you could turn into a little avatar on the screen if you're typing, so long as you continue to type in the chat. And hello, Alpha. Oh, you have food poisoning? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Sorry to see that you have the food poisoning. Oh my god. Anyways, welcome everyone. Welcome back. I'm just gonna double check all this stuff. Oh, looks good. Seems all good. Now, where were we? Okay, so that's to leave. Okay, so this is where we need to go next, right? I don't remember which. Either way, okay, so we're gonna go here, and then we'll go. Damn, there are a lot of rooms in this area. Maybe this would be a good time to use some bounties or something. Because we're near the end. Some free bounties and things. I've been working on the most epic stories with a friend of mine. Ooh, what do you mean working on the most epic stories? Are you guys writing a book, or is this for your Call of Cthulhu? No, not me, Z. I was saying Gray might have it. Oh, big sad. I don't know what would have caused it. Maybe it was all that soap you've been eating. It's gone bad. It's evil soap. Might as well be a book at this point, lol. I mean, there's a difference between having stories and having a book, because a book has to have lots of details, lots of random character moments that don't really matter to the overall plot, but they exist there, you know, to make the world feel like a world. If you want it to be good. If you want to have a bad book, that's a whole other thing. It's 113 pages. That's a short story. I wouldn't call that a book. I'd call that a short story. To me, a book needs to be a minimum of about 300 pages to really be like a book, but I guess older books sometimes they'd only have 113. I don't know, it's a whole it's a confusing mess. You could probably easily expand it to 300 pages though, so maybe it is like a book by this point. Yeah, if it's kind of grayish, soap doesn't sound good to eat, and it's not even done. Not that I recommend eating soap to begin with. It's not done yet, so yeah, you could probably expand it. I don't eat soap, I drink it. That's the same thing, it's still consuming it. 113 could be a novella. You mean a light novel? I guess it could be a light novel. We just got through the character's freshman year. What story are you guys writing about? I'm very intrigued. Well, while we are intrigued about that, let us move on forward. I forgot how loud this game is compared to just everything else. Alright, let's, We'll do the ones we'll do this one. We'll use up some blues. We've been leveling a lot pre this, so we should be fine. Worst case scenario, we have to level up again. Divine Rose, not bad. Not bad. If I remember correctly, Divine Rose has good damage. Let me check. Its attack is only C+. Huh. Why is there nothing in here? God. What a waste. We'll do this one. It'll probably give us a better stuff, and we can still level up a bit or gain that EXP. We're going all the way through an entire 4 years of high school. It's a romance between these two characters spanning their teenage lives. Oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Is it for any sort of TTRPG, or just because? Percy Jackson, probably. What do you mean Percy Jackson? What about Percy Jackson? I'm confused. Oh, wait, who is a character from fiction that you would want to have fun with? Percy Jackson. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Harley Quinn without Joker. Hades is Dionysus. Oh, the Dionysus from the game Hades. Or Arataki Ito from Genshin Impact. Seems like a fun guy. For me, personally, it would either be Arthur Weasley or Ron Weasley. I feel like they would be fun people to talk to. Or Charlie Weasley, because Charlie Weasley hangs out with dragons. But I would like to hang out with them because Arthur Weasley seems very interested in muggles and muggle stuff. And it would be a really good conversation to explain to him how the muggle world works. And he would be very interested in all the different things that I could explain. Like about eccentricity, as he calls it. No. Don't attack me. Let me get my money. Let me get my money. There we go. Now we can fight. Let me get paid, then we can fight. That's how this works, okay? Which deck is this? Is this the boss deck, or is this the... What are those things? I thought those were Kingdom Hearts 2 only enemies. I guess they added them in this game. Because I don't remember them in Kingdom Hearts 1. And we were playing the final mixed version. Okay, let's get rid of the shield guy. Let's not. On accident. Okay, that was simple enough. Leo from... Oh, Leo Valdez? I mean, yeah, he's a cool character. Good, we got him. I'd definitely hang out with Arthur or Charlie, not too sure about Ron. The only reason I'd probably hang out with Ron is because Ron would be closer to my age. Other than that, there's nothing really wrong with Ron, and he seems like a fun guy. He seems like he would know how to have fun, but he wouldn't make you feel stupid in any way. Like... what's his name? Like the twins. I feel like the twins would constantly be playing pranks on you. And that wouldn't really be fun for me, personally. I randomly get the idea to start it. Told my friend that we were coming, that we're welcome to writing. Change or edit, since the guy in the story, Daniel, is their character. Now we're just writing the whole thing together. And we got into some angst. Daniel's kind of denying he's in love with the girl Perry, and he got hurt in a fight, so she went and patched him up, and she kind of unintentionally pushed his emotional buttons, and he snapped at her, so she left. This sounds kind of like Hermione and Ron, with a hint of the cast of what you call it? Oh, what's that one? Not Mean Girls. Fuck. What's the one that's like the darker version of Mean Girls where a bunch of people die? My brain... Pelican! What's that musical with Candy Shop? Yeah. Heathers! That's the one. Leo would make me laugh and forget about my depression and the fact that I generally feel like shit. Percy would also do the same. No offense, Grayish Soap, but I don't know if he would actually, if they would actually do that. Remember, they're still just people, and if people can't do that now, hanging out with a fictional character, regardless of how they are in the story, doesn't mean that they would in real life. You have to think of them as just people who have fictional powers. He might be able to make you laugh, who knows, but I don't know if that, I wouldn't take that as a guarantee personally. Not to make you feel bad or hurt your feelings, but I would just try to apply a little bit of realism. Hi Dutsy, I downloaded a mobile barista game with the goal to make the worst drinks of all time. These drinks are 1% drink 99 per 1% drink 99 per decibel. It'd still be funny. He might be. I mean, if you found him funny when you read the books, he probably would be at least somewhat funny. Die, you shield butt. Shield butt. And you shall get slashed in the face by my giant, massive, throbbing, lock-opening key. Durgans. Well, technically wyverns, but... So I have a question for you guys. Who here has read the Aragon series? I just want to know if anybody has read them. Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Oh my... I hate this game. This game sucks. Not really, it doesn't suck, but I'm just... Okay, come on. This is the last guy. Ooh, Heather's, no, Daniel does not kill people. He's just... I'm not saying he is like the character from Heather's. I'm saying that the story reminds me a lot of the story of Heather's so far. And just because he hasn't killed anybody yet doesn't mean he can't be driven to eventually. Depends on the character that you're writing. Daniel, he's this emotionally damaged teenage boy who has had most of the people in his life leave him. So with Perry coming into it, being so open and loving and kind of, he's kind of not sure how to handle it or the feelings he has for her. I mean, that still sounds like the character, the main character in Heather's, whose name is blanking on. My goal with games is to play them in ways that are not meant to be played. I love them. You have what? I'm confused. Oh, the Aragon books. Yes, yes, yes. My pizza just got here. Oh, good for you. Not me. I just watched the movie and hi. Hi, James. Okay, if you've only watched the movie, I highly recommend you read at least the first book. And if you can't get into it in the first book, that's unfortunate, but they're such good books. I mean, they're not like the best books ever, but I freaking love them. And it was written by a guy who was 15 and published when he was like 18, 19. And they're still really solid. I'd say the first book is on par with the quality of the first Harry Potter book. And obviously, as the books went on, they got a lot better than the Aragon books. Personally, the Harry Potter books, I think, are better books, more well-written books than the Aragon series as they went on. But I love the story of the Aragon books way better. I'm thinking of naming this game Cafe Death Cafe, where yesterday customer is today's brew. Okay then, I read the Aragon books in, I want to say, junior year. Wow, I read them. Is it wise eating pizza with a dodgy belly? No, it is not, because pizza is very greasy, and grease tends to make your stomach feel even worse. So I don't think it would be wise to be eating pizza right now, personally. But if you want to, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But anyways, so what my main question about the Aragon books, Lily, since you have read them, Can you just tell me what who you think the elves in Aragon, who would make a good portrayal of them based on their physical description in the books? I'm just curious here. I just want to know what you've thought, because I always imagine them more like the elves in Tolkien, since he kind of based most of his races off of those. Why did I stop gliding? I just instantly stopped gliding. Game? Can you not? I want to attack this guy. Okay, there we go. That's good. I like the movie. It's supposed to be worse than the book, so I would probably like it. I didn't even like... When I watched the movie, I was... Let's see. The second book had just come out. I was in 7th grade. So let's say I was like 11 or 12. And I was a huge fan of the books at that point. And even as a 12-year-old, I realized there were major problems with that portrayal. Even, honestly, even just as a movie, it's not that good, to be honest. If you like it, I am very happy for you. And a little jealous. But they're just... I've tried to watch them again. They're just so not good. Let's see. It's years since I've read them, but I'd say give me some more Orlando Bloom as an elf and some Angelina Jolie, Little Rose Depp. Oh, Lily Rose? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Lily Rose Depp is. But interesting. Yeah, I always imagine them looking more close to, not necessarily just like Tolkien, but just... I mean, they can look however they want, because the elves in the books can literally change their appearance pretty easily. It's a whole thing in the 2nd and 3rd book that they talk about. So they can look however they want them to look in the new... by the way, did you know that they're making a Disney Plus TV series for it now? They only announced it about, I want to say, a month ago? Okay, let's kill that guy. Oh, it was shrimple enough. So Lily Rose Depp is Johnny Depp's daughter. I didn't know that. I never learned her name. I didn't even know he had a daughter, to be honest. Oh, no. Let me kill the shadow. Damn it. Thank you for calling Joe's Funeral Pizza Bar, where yesterday's loss is today's sauce. Wait, hold up. Monka S? What kind of messed up pizza parlor is this? This is like the pie shop in, oh, what's that one? Sweeney Todd, where they're making the pie shop out of the customers, or the meat pies out of the customers because they can't afford actual meat. That was bad. Okay, shrimple enough. Sweeney Todd, yes, I got there eventually. Sorry I'm late, my bus took forever to get to my school. It's all good, Toko, don't worry about it. Sweeney Todd is so freaking good. I like Sweeney Todd a lot. I do, I really do. And Johnny Depp did a good job in that role, even though he's not a great singer, but he's a good, ooh yes, a third, finally we can add a third cloud so we can use his triple summon ability. I don't know if this will be enough to do a special move with him though. I'm hoping it will. But our cloud cards are really low. Another Divine Rose. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, they can look, however, I just, for the elves, I keep seeing people saying that based on the description in the books, they have to be Asian, and I'm like, where does it once say in the books that they're Asian? And people just, I don't know. I mean, they could be. I don't mind that they are. It's just some people are like, they have to be or else you're being a racist. And I'm like, what? No. Huh? I'm confused. But that's a whole other thing. Oh no, the drowsy got away. That's how drowsy sound now. They're always like, Nyeh. You know, let's do a Moogle shop. When did I catch a drowsy? I hate drowsy and Habra. They creep me out, especially when one of each worked together to kidnap a bunch of kids and make them think they were pocket kits. What the heck are you talking about? Abra doesn't creep me out. Drowsy's cute. I like Drowsy. Or not Drowsy, Abra. Abra's cute. Drowsy is creepy. Hypno is even more well. Actually, which one's the one that kidnaps kids? I think it's Hypno that kidnaps kids. That one is definitely Creepzilla. Free cards. Let's see what we've got. We got a 0, so that's good. We don't have a lot of zeros. Let's trade. Anything under a 4? Actually, let me see what kind of cards I have in my deck first. Oops, wrong one. We can sell anything under a... We can sell anything that's under a 5, actually. Let's do that. Not the zeros. The zeros are too valuable. Just because you can use them to cancel out. Ooh, nope, I don't want to get rid of a 5. We'll save the magic cards just for later. The cures, we don't really need too many cures. These we don't need. I'm not even using the gravities anymore. We'll save them. Arrows, we can get rid of the low-level arrows. I don't know. I'm not even using the arrows at all. Bambi, I'm probably not going to use at all. Same with Genie. And Simba. Maybe those, but I don't know. Okay, let's get back to... Greater Soap, you caught the drowsy pog. Let's go. Does Drift so does Drift Blim and I know Drift Blim I know Drift Loon does. I don't remember Drift Blim having anything in its Pokédex entry that it kidnaps kids. If you could post it, let me see. I like average design, but to be fair, that's the only thing I pay attention to Pokemon is the designs. I mean, that's like a third of the thing in Pokemon. For Pokemon, it's the obviously, the designs of the Pokemon, playing the game, the lore, and then characters. I mean, that's true for pretty much every game. And Pokemon is huge about their designs. They have over 1,000 Pokemon now, or they will very soon. Drifblim doesn't exist in the game. Wait, what? That's odd. That's very weird that Drifblim is in that list. That we can get the Drifblim Pokédex entry. Because Driftland, because the game, the catch game, should only have the first 151 Pokemon available for catch. Oh, I read and. Yeah, Drifloon is the one. Drifloon's the first evolution. That's the one that kidnaps kids. I remember that because that was a big thing people talked about when those games first came out on YouTube. Okay, not bad. Let's see what spells we get. Ooh, a high level cloud. That is useful. And a 0 Aeroga. We might have to save that. And then let's see what items we get, because items can actually be very useful later. Ooh, a Mega Ether at 9? Ooh, that's fucking nutty. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, let's look at our deck real quick. Oh, squawkamole. Right, first, let's add all the new zeros to our main deck. They're not very useful, but they're good for zeroing out enemies. No, not this one. Let's get rid of that too. Okay, so what do we have? We have a... Oh, damn it. Everything's too expensive now. Why do we have these in here? Let's get rid of those spells. We just need the attacks and the summons. Why are there all these holes? That's strange. There must be a reason that I left it like that. Anyways, we gotta... Do we need these three? There we go. Let's move that there. I don't know if we need these three. We can put in other spells if we get rid of them. We'll keep it for now. Let's see, we got... let's replace the Mega Ether we got. Yeah, they're the same level, so it doesn't matter. And then this is the only Mega Elixir we have. High Potion, Mega Ether. I think that's good. The Pokédex lists all Pokemon. That's weird. That's really freaking weird. Because it only shows the first 151. So he put... That means the guy who made this put the Pokédex entry for every existing Pokemon. But hasn't put in the sprite for every Pokemon yet? That kind of bugs me. I need to look into this, actually. I want maybe there's an update that I need to do to get more Pokemon added. Because type in Pokédex, there should be a thing that tells you how many Pokemon you've caught. Let's, I mean, I like it. To be fair, I got all my knowledge from Pokemon from furries, so... Yeah. Only from furries. Pokemon is better than that. Pokemon is above the furrdom. Gosh darn it. Gosh diddly dang darn it. Boy. Why can't we go into this room? That's odd. Alright, let's... Wait, let me check something. I don't think I finished... Yeah, this one is full, so that's fine. I mean, I like it. It's interesting. The legend says it can share eternal life. It slept for 1,000 years in the form of a tree before its revival. I like it. But at the same time, it bugs me that there aren't more Pokemon for you guys to catch. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? A 6, you say? I don't want to keep using these. So let's go back to the reds. They're good. Red 6. Looks like we're low on red 6s. Do we not have any 6s except for the false bounty? Zacian? Which one? Oh yeah, the Pokemon has slumbered for many years. Some say it's Zamazenta's elder sister. Others say the two Pokemon are rivals. Interesting. Son of a banshee. At least it wasn't money. Money is more important than HP. Yeah, these guys should be easy enough to kill. Like I said, easy enough to kill. Alright. Stop spamming Pokedex entries, James. We can go over it some other time, but let's calm down on the Pokedex entrying. I think that's a jump thing. Yeah, it looks like a jump thing. For now, we'll just explore this area. Type in just exclamation point Pokedex and see what happens. Or maybe caught. I'm not exactly sure. That was me. Don't blame James. Okay, James and Grayish Soap. No more. Let everybody, just everybody in the chat. Let's stop with the constant deck stuff because it just clogs the chat. I don't mind it, but it's a bit much. There we go. Got rid of those guys. So what's everybody doing today? How's everybody's day going? Ooh, a thunder. A 2 though. Damn it. Sora, can't you be faster? Just be faster, gosh darn it. You know what I could really go for right now? I don't even know. Maybe a burrito? Burrito sounds good, but I had Mexican yesterday, so I probably shouldn't. I like to mix it up. I don't like having the same thing over and over again. Then again, if you made me mashed potatoes every day, I would be freaking happy. I love me some good mashed potatoes. I've been reading Stephen King's It. Never read it, never will. Not a huge fan of horror. Another 2 thunder, really? That's interesting. Oh, good, we hit him. I prefer Stephanie Queen's that. Ha 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 ha. I don't believe there's a Stephanie Queen that. Also, that isn't the opposite of it. So. It's really just a different word entirely. That would be more like the opposite of there, I would say. Alright, there we go. Get them all clumped up, and then... Blah blah booey! Baba booey! Baba booey! Oh, Omni Slash. Let's go. Look at the XP. No! The EXP! Damn it, I didn't heal. I prefer potatoes baked or roasted. What? Mashed potatoes are delicious. Get out of here. Get out of here. Mashed potatoes are the best. Nothing better. Can't convince me otherwise. All hail the mashed potatoes. All hail the mashed potatoes. It is I, the god of mashed. Nothing much. Been like 3 months since I interacted with the outside world. What do you mean? You haven't been going outside, James? Go get some fresh air. Go chill. Go hang out with friends. Go punch a pony in the face. Do whatever you gotta to get outside. Do it. Do it. Punch the pony, damn it. He deserves it. He tried to smuggle in some illegal pony drugs. And we all know that when those get on the pony streets, they cause problems. You know how many ponies this year alone have had uncomfortable bowel syndromes because of all the illegal pony drugs? Ones of ponies. On occasion, I like them boiled. I prefer mine in the form of tots. I mean, tater tots are fine too. Mashed potatoes are the best. You guys are all insane. I don't leave my house unless I need to buy groceries. I can't get online. You gotta go on a walk, man. You gotta touch grass. Touching grass is healthy, okay? Look, even I don't like leaving the house, and I do it at least once a week because I have to. It's better for your mental health. Trust me. It is, especially if you have anxiety and depression and things like that. Interacting with people will actually help lower it. Because we are, believe it or not, humans are naturally social creatures. We don't like to admit it in the modern era, but humans like to interact with other people, especially people we don't know, or more people we do know. I smoke grass instead. SMH my head, dude. The devil's lettuce! He's touching that devil's lettuce! Get him! We gotta catch him. He's smoking the devil's lettuce. Or to visit my siblings. Visiting your siblings is good too. It's always good to interact with people. An ether, really? Couldn't have gotten something better? Yeah. Thanks, an avocado. You guys know that bit? It's an old vine from the Wild West of the internet. An avocado. Thanks. I feel like if I was a sibling, I would have gifts like that. Or I would just give them an avocado. Look up there's this one video I freaking love. Of this guy, whatchamacallit. He's getting a gift from his friends, and it's a box with inside a box with inside of 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 a box with inside. It's just a bunch of layers of not a gift, and then at the end of the gift, it's Damn, that was really freaking godlike. Mortarize him. There we go. My anxiety is triggered by being around people. I don't know how true that is, man. It might be the people that you're around. I mean, strangers, sure. That would make sense, but you know, it's still it's healthier to try and learn to deal with being around people than it is to just be like, I can't do it because X, Y, and Z. Because the more you shut yourself off as a human being, the more it's gonna exacerbate the problem. It's the equivalent of not putting a band-aid, not putting on band-aids and things. Or not taking medicine, so to speak. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. We'll also get rid of this potion. All my friends care about are university and jobs. I took a gap year, so no uni, and I live with my parents, so a job has no uses, so I'm chilling at home. There's actually a lot of uses that a job can give you, even if you live with your parents. So the first thing is, came to see the card game guy, either real wild haircut or something funky. Corvabix, we only I only stream with Andrew on Wednesdays. Yeah, Andrew's only here on Wednesdays. Every other day it's just me here, but you're still, I'd still like it if you stuck around. You'd be able to do, it's always good to have new people here. But anyways, you know, even if you live at home, it's good to have a job for a couple reasons. One, building up your own income early is never a bad thing. And two is it gives you lots of life experience. So it's always good to look for a job. And the more you look, and if looking for a job can actually, and having a job, especially when you hate, can really motivate you to try to do better in other aspects in life. Bunny knife? What's with the bunny knife, bro? Why you trying to bunny stab me? You jerk butt. Now, let's see what's behind door number 2. We need a 6, it says. A 6, eh? We need a 6, huh? Well, I'll give you a 6. Yeah. Yeah. There's your 6, buddy. Trying to make me use up a nice, beautiful 6. Got him, right in the anus. Stabbed it right up his anus. I'm gonna sneak up behind him and shove my thumb off his anus. Don't remember what that's from, but I still love it. Ow. Why is that either... The fact that you can just lock on is stupid, but then again, so do I, so... Guess it's fair. That it? Is that really the whole thing? A false bounty. I'll stab all those who oppose me. Well, good luck. I'm stab proof. I can be cut, but I can't be stabbed. I'm unstabbable. But if you try to cut me, it'll still hurt. But if you try to stab me, instead the blade just goes through my skin. Yeah, you heard that right. It's new science. My skin is stab proof. All those experiments they did on me finally paying off. Can you stop missing, Sora? Thank you. I like how it was just one little gem. Good luck trying to catch a kitsune with a knife. Want to test that theory? Send me your address. You won't, no balls. My address is 123 Internet Dragon's Den, Heaven's Way, in the country of Dragtopia on the planet of Draconico. Good old Kingdom Kurtz. Emerald's bad. How are you doing today? You having a wonderful day? You're doing good with them gems? Them emerald gems you've been holding on to? How's the emerald mines? How you been? What you been up to, friend? Okay, come on, let's go. Let's stab. Cut his legs off. Murder him. Murder them all. Burn them, Jack. Burn them all. There we go. We drink. What? Something interview tomorrow. When are we gonna pull up with the boys? What are you talking about? I'm confused, Emerald. You couldn't find my home if you tried. I live in a pocket dimension. Wait, was that the Cloud guy from Final Fantasy? Yes, that is Cloud from Final Fantasy, because Kingdom Hearts is just Disney plus Final Fantasy. It always has been, always will be. Except for Kingdom Hearts 3, where they got rid of all the Final Fantasy characters. Whee! That was stupid. I don't know why they got rid of all the Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3. I really feel like Tetsuya Nomura was, I don't know. I feel like he just didn't care anymore. Not didn't care. I think he was just tired of writing the story for the Dark Seeker saga, and he wrote himself into a dumb corner. Because he did. Because the ending was so lackluster. Maybe it's just because I had been waiting so long for like the end of the story, and I'd been following the lore for so long. I don't know. I wasn't happy with the ending, man. I just wasn't happy. Maybe we should learn some more slights. Hey, rude. Bad. Ah! A Heartless! Is that a Nimbus from the weird Last Dream game? What? Last Dream? A Nimbus? Like the broom from Harry Potter, the Nimbus 2000? Because if that's your answer, then no. Ah, thank you for following, Corvo Bix. Welcome to becoming a follower of the Dragon Lords. With that followership, you now gain certain privileges that the common folk do not gain. Come, join us in the Dragon's Den Discord. Just type !DISCORD to join us, and you can become a follower there to get instant updates, maybe even get recipes to cool dragonic sandwiches. Anyways, thank you for following. Welcome. So, what's a hobby of yours? I'm gonna call you Corv. I'm gonna call you Corv. So Corv, what's a hobby of yours? What's something you really enjoy doing? And if it's video games, books, TV shows, or movies, name one in particular that you are very fond of. It doesn't have to be your favorite, just one you really like. Or a series of them. I saw this weird post, by the way. I forget. Here, let me look it up after this, because it was a really cringy post. Where's me phone? Okay, let me read this. I have a PS3 disc with 3 Kingdom Hearts games on it. Never played it, though. It's probably either Kingdom Hearts 1.5 or Kingdom Hearts 2.5. And I'll just let you know it only has 2 Kingdom Hearts games on it. The third one is just the story of the game, not the actual game. What percentage of the Discord are sandwiches? It will influence my decision greatly. About 1% of 1% of 1% of 1% of 1%, and that goes on for a while. Let me find this quote. It was such a weird. Let's see, was it in memes? Was it in memes that I saw it? No, I think it was in Weeb chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Weeb. What the heck is that? Here it was. It was a comment section about... so who here knows about the CW Arrowverse TV shows? Well, just say I, me, raise your hand, do whatever, any emote, and I'll just take that as you know. So anyways, someone was talking about how bad the CW TV shows have gotten, and they have got the CW DC TV shows, more specifically, the Arrowverse, and how bad they've gotten. And someone's reply was, "Man, I missed how great Arrow was. The first 3 seasons and part of season 4 were the best things to watch on TV at the time." Fair enough. You know, some people really like that, and I thought they were really good when they were coming out. And someone, first reply, "What show was trash from the beginning? Waste of life." Well, that's fucking rude. Like, what the fuck is that? And then the next reply, seems you're a bigger waste of life. The Pokemon profile picture says it all, because the guy has a profile picture of Gardevoir, and then someone's reply to that was, "Kyogre is at least cute and beautiful, unlike Oliver Queen." And then it just keeps going. Oliver Queen is supposed to be a badass, not cute and beautiful like whatever the fuck Kyogre is. Arrow kept ripping off Batman storylines. That shirtless sword fight with Ra's al Ghul, where have I seen that before? Not really, but okay. And then someone says, "You don't even have a Kyogre pick as your profile." And yeah, Oliver Queen is great. It was a great show. Still, Kyogre is more beautiful and more badass. He has a 77 base stat, even higher than Zygarde at 100%, or White Pony from Sinnoh. Pokemon is over entire fecal DC universe. And then it just shows a picture of Kyogre in Oras. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? First of all, you're comparing Pokemon to a live action show. You can't, like, you can compare them and say like, oh, I like this more, but using the base stat total of a Pokemon for a superhero doesn't work, because if they ever put Pokemon in the superhero comics, the superheroes would still win. I'm sorry, but while Pokemon is cool, they're also beaten by little children throwing magic balls at them. So the Pokemon are clearly not that powerful. Even the god Pokemon can get caught by basic technology. So it's just fucking weird. I had it for PS4 and it went fucking missing. Oh, that sucks. I mostly just play video games and spend all my money at bars. I mean, if you like it, I do. What the fuck? It's hilarious. I know. It's so funny. That's why I saved it, because it's so, like, what is this conversation people are having? It made me laugh so hard when I was reading it, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, why do you care? Why do you care that someone likes Arrow so much that you have to be like, Kyogre's better than Arrow? It's a Pokemon. Why? Who does that? Who's so obsessed with one thing that they compare, like, some random thing in it to another thing? Like, oh, well, this thing is better than this. Okay. Oh, it's so funny. Arrow, Flash, and Legend started out great, but fell through. Supergirl sucked from the start. Supergirl was okay in the beginning, but it was the more I think about it, the more of a problem it was. As a show, it was okay. It got worse and worse as the seasons went on. As an adaptation for the Supergirl character, definitely was terrible. I agree with you there, Alpha. Definitely terrible as an adaptation of Supergirl. If it was its own thing, completely separate from the comics, it would have been fine in the beginning. But as an adaptation of Supergirl, it was terrible. These people are the reason I want to die. I'd like to see Arrow fight Kyogre. Gank spell 1v1. I mean, again, if this was the comics, they would find some sort of magic thing they could use against Pokemon, and then Oliver Queen, being the best archer in the DC universe, and also being a billionaire. It's a whole, like obviously, realistically, these people shouldn't be winning against Kyogre. But the fact that kids can catch Kyogre with a thing this big, with a basic technology that anybody can buy at a store, kind of says a lot. Now, I'm not, and I didn't even join in the conversation because I knew it would just get so stupid, but I'm just like, what is this? That would be like if two people were talking about Lord of the Rings, and I came in and said, well, Omnimon is the strongest Digimon ever. He's the mix of War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, and no one can beat that combination except for another Omnimon. Even blah 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 was able to beat it. If I said that, that would be like the fucking cringiest thing I'd ever say in my life. Like, I'm glad you like your thing so much, but dude, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. People are weird, man. But hey, the more I spend time with the chat, the more I realize people are not as dumb or as annoying or stupid as that. Because you guys are usually pretty understanding. Like, Toko will write his weird fanfic, but he'll never use his fanfic to, like, argue against another thing that I'm a fan of. I might say, like, I don't like this idea from the fanfic, but I'm glad Toko enjoys his fanfic, and I'm glad he writes them, and he has a goal in mind with them. So I really hope Toko keeps working with that stuff. Whether I agree with his ideas or not, I hope he keeps working on it. Because I would have never thought of Harry Potter and someone did. So, that's just a good example. Oh, my throat is dying. I need, well, I mean, so can Arrow, though. I mean, I could kill him with the simple technology known as a gun. Kyogre or Oliver Queen? I'm very curious which one you're stating. I'm glad you always understand that my issue's in her character and not the show. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, obviously people worked hard on it. Good for them. There were problems with the show as the show went on, though. That's a whole other thing. But the biggest problem was that in the beginning, they didn't do the Supergirl character right. And it really makes me not even mad, just sad. They could have had a really good character that people freaking fell in love with, because Kara can be such an interesting character. She would have been like a darker Harry Potter, I kind of want to say. But no. Nah. They just went Superman, but a girl. Okay, you do that. I'm saying Oliver Queen can also get wrecked by a simple tech I can buy at a store. True and not true, but that's a whole other conversation. But I'm not saying you're 100% wrong. I'm saying that I think Oliver Queen would beat you because he would find some way to kind of get around it, but that's a whole other thing. But then you're getting into like superhero shit, and superhero shit is unrealistic, so. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go on a quick break. I need to get some water and get some snacky snacks. So everybody, go get some water, go pee, go wash your hands and face, do whatever you need to, take a break. We'll be right back after these snackages. We're going to run some ads because that way we don't have pre-roll ads for a bit. So we'll be right back.
Do you feel tired, confused, or dizzy? Have you ever felt like you just can't go on because of massive headaches? Then try water! Water is the newest soft drink on the market. It's refreshing and delicious, all while containing 0 sugar, 0 corn syrup, and 0 calories. Water will give you the strength to complete the toughest of tasks on the hottest of days. Water can even be used for cleaning yourself and your clothes. An overexposure to water can lead to flooding, massive downpours, tsunamis, whirlpools, and even drowning. Gnarly, dudes. If this happens to you, call 911 and some bros will be there in a flash. If you're planning to use water without an experienced physician around, please make sure you bring along someone who is CPR certified. Man, water is good. Water, have a sip.
Let's see. James. I overall, I have to agree with you, James and Gray. Vegeta would probably most likely be Batman, but it depends on one major factor. Who's writing the comic story? Because if it's DC writing the story, Batman wins. If it's Akira Toriyama, Vegeta probably wins. Unless he likes Batman, then he might. I don't know how much of a fan Akira Toriyama is of Vegeta. But I do know for a fact that if DC was writing the story, they would make it Batman wins. Like, because they would find some BS, like, oh, he knows how to... But realistically, if we're just talking about, like, power strength, obviously Batman wouldn't win in a fight, because 90% of fights you get into, you don't get prep time. You can't prep before a fight, usually. It's like, oh, I know I'm going to have a fight with this character, so I got to find his weaknesses in a week, and then build a whole plan against it. No, it's just you get in a fight. That's how a fight works. You just start fighting, and if that were the case, Vegeta would just wreck his shit. Because he can... I mean, Vegeta... Now, if it's versus Superman, that's a whole other thing. Because Superman is literally the character who is the most OP ever. Every time he loses in some way, they give him some new power. So that's a... There's just too much power with Superman. That's a whole other thing. DC went through some bullshit like Blutz waves. They might introduce some BS, or they might just... I don't know. Who knows what they would do? It's hard to say. Because the thing about the Saiyans and Vegeta is they still make them kind of realistic. Superheroes, however, have always been very unrealistic. I mean, they're not realistic, but like, you know... None of them can, like, lift a planet. Whereas Superman has literally pulled the Earth before, so that's a whole other thing. I mean, Batman hasn't, but then Batman... you know, it would be some weird... You're right, they would come up with probably some weird reason. Maybe not, like, a BS new thing that it happens, but... Just a weird reason why Batman would win. Okay, these guys are getting annoying. There we go. I watched this thing called Batman Countermeasures, and it's plans about if heroes turned evil. So, too, Superman depends on the version. Yes and no. You would have to assume based on the modern version, including all the other BS they've given Superman. Superman is such a weird case that there's really no correct answer for it. Really, the answer is just Superman would win in 99% of scenarios. The only one that he might lose is Saitama, because Saitama is supposed to be the anime version of Superman, basically. One of them was Robin's, and I just remember he goes talking about them, and then he goes, if any of the Robins turn bad, crowbars have been effective in the past. I mean, he's not wrong. But that was that was a whole other thing, though. He got captured first. Red Hood was an unforeseen consequence. Yes and no. Do you guys know why Red Hood exists? Like, the real world reason. If you do, it's really fucked up. But also understandable. Sort of. If you'd like to know the story, it's funny. Red Hood is my favorite DC character. Well, you want to know the real world reason why he exists? It's because when, so in the comics they had, Dick Grayson, who was the original Robin. He, quit being Robin because he didn't want to be, he wanted to prove that he could be his own hero, and that's when he became Nightwing. And they needed a new Robin. And so they created one called Jason Todd. And people did not like Jason Todd when he came out because his backstory was just the exact same as Dick Grayson's. And they didn't like just having a Dick Grayson clone that was just new Dick Grayson. And so they had the fans vote, write-in, mail-in votes on if they should kill him off. And the fans voted yes. And so that's why he died. So yeah, have fun with that knowledge now. So yeah, that's the reason Red Hood exists, is because the fans voted to kill off his character. And then, of course, the storyline that created Red Hood happened. I like Red Hood. He's not my favorite DC character, but he's interesting. He's the character that a lot of people get introduced to when for anti-villains. He's a lot of people's first anti-villain. Nowadays, it would probably be Deadpool, actually. Or not anti-villain, anti-hero. I'm thinking of a different character. Who would be a good anti-villain? I guess you could say... Well, he's a villain, but he's also kind of an anti-villain at times. Is Lex Luthor. Because he actually thinks he's doing the right thing, getting rid of Superman in some scenarios, but then in other versions he's actually just an evil maniac. An evil, selfish maniac, so... Jason Todd wasn't just a Dick Grayson ripoff. He ripped off his Red Hood name too. No, I mean the way that they wrote his character. His character was literally the exact same thing as Dick Grayson in his original Inception. So Dick Grayson's backstory was that he lived in the circus, and his parents were amazing acrobats, and then they were murdered by someone, and so Bruce Wayne adopted him and trained him to be Robin so he could find and capture the person who murdered his parents, because Bruce Wayne never did. Was never able to. And then when he left and they got Jason Todd's backstory was he lived in the circus, and him and his parents were acrobats, and his parents were murdered by Killer Croc. And Bruce Wayne adopted him and trained him to be Robin so he could learn to, so he could capture the person who killed his parents. Literally the same backstory, you just replaced one with Killer Croc. So they had Joker beat him with the crowbar and blow him off too. The fans didn't vote for that part. That was the writers. That was the writers being, like, really messed up. At least I'm pretty sure. All I know for a fact is that they voted in his death. So yeah, that was the thing. I mean, one thing I like about older comics is they based changes off of things that fans would actually want. For instance, another change that was based off of the fans in comics was the creation of the black suit Spider-Man. Oh my god. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew, got it just in time. I'm glad they don't have that stupid invulnerability thing in this game. I hated that in the first game. I hate enemies that just have a annoying invulnerability for no reason. Jason's mom was alive though. Was she alive? I don't remember if she was. I think in the original version she died. The very original one from like the 70s or whatever. Maybe not. Maybe I don't remember. Wasn't she involved with death? Not that I can remember. The only Robin whose parents, the only two Robins whose parents are, that I know 100% are alive are, Not Nathan Drake. What's his name? Tim Drake? Yeah, Tim Drake. The third Robin, and Damian Wayne, the fourth Robin. I mean, we 100% know his dad's alive because his dad is fucking Batman, and they're never gonna kill Batman off because they're too stupid to. They're too scared to do so. They should kill off Batman and Superman at some point. Not that I don't like Batman and Superman, but like, if these characters died and passed their mantles on permanently, you could start writing new characters and people would probably be fine with it. People would be upset at first, but eventually we'd get over it. But no, we gotta keep these characters alive forever. Because reasons. Because we gotta sell the comics. You could sell comics with continuation. We would be on like the third iteration of Batman by now. They were willing to kill off Batman. Probably the second iteration of Superman. I mean, they killed Superman once and then they brought him back because they were too scared to keep him perma-dead. Yeah, these guys should be dead soon. There we go. Jason's top backstory I read was that he was on the streets and Batman caught him trying to steal the hubcaps off the wheels of the Batmobile. Yeah, that's the new one that they made. The original one was basically the exact same backstory as Dick Grayson's. Ooh, what could we get here? We could get a better cloud. Wait, what was that? Keyblade. I thought I saw a Keyblade that looked really good. Get a 9 Kingdom Key, which wouldn't be bad. Let's try to get one of the fairy harps. 7 fairy harp isn't bad. A 9 would have been better, but oh, it's a premium fairy harp. Oof. We're selling that. Oh, god damn it! I'm back. Welcome back, soap man. How be the soapin'? Oh my god, I didn't get a snack when we went on break because I started talking to Claire about the cats, and I'm starting to really regret it. Let's just say I'm getting what some might call very hungry. Okay, we can add that new fairy heart card. Well, where's that premium one we got? Oh, did we not get a premium card? Oh well. I mean, not a well. I mean, yay. Is that too high? Really? Damn. No, wait, it's not too high. I'm dumb. We have quite a bit more. That 7 is a premium. So let's get rid of that 7. Premiums are the worst. I hate premiums. Okay, let's see if there's anything. Ooh. There's an 8. There we go, that should be fine. Let's just move that over. We want to keep the same ones just close together. It helps you get more bonuses that way. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Oh my god. I had to clear my stomach in reverse. I mean, yeah, that happens. I have no idea what Kingdom Hearts is. What are these rooms you're repeating, or is there an overwork situation? What do you mean overworked? Am I the only one who likes Damian Wayne as a character? I don't dislike Damian Wayne's character, but he's not a good person. He's slowly become more and more of a villain in the comics. In fact, I think he's gonna get replaced as the Robin, because he has said multiple times he's willing to kill other children just because they get in his way. Not even villains, like just other children. So that's why people don't like him right now, at least. People used to like Damian Wayne. That's one of many things he's done that have made him unlikable. They've slowly been starting to kind of write him as more and more of a villain. And the theory is that they're going to replace him with Tim Drake as the permanent Robin for a while. I mean, it's a theory, so who knows? Alright, I'm going to be right back. I need to get a snack. I meant to get a snack in the break, and I didn't. I might lurk again. I should probably get some sleep. That's fine, Grayish Soap. Go right ahead. Go right ahead and lurk. Overworld. I always wanted to kill the Joker. I mean, that makes sense. He's literally an evil psychopath. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a little bit of a snack. Let me eat this and then I'm gonna just go because you're tired. That's fine. Have a good night, Grayish Soap. Have a good night. Oh, you meant to say you always wanted to kill Damien? Why? I don't really see a reason to kill Damien. I mean, he's not the best, but he's not terrible either. He just needs a better influence on him. Remember, the first person who raised him was Ra's al Ghul, the head of the demon, the most dangerous and evil assassin there is in the world. I mean, wouldn't he turn out a little dark because of that? I always imagine if Bruce Wayne died, it would be fighting Joker in the Ace chemical plant as the plant collapses around them. I mean, that's an interesting story. Or a very epic moment. I never really imagined him dying that way. It works, but that's not how I imagined him dying. I always imagined Bruce Wayne would die saving either the Justice League or one of the Robins, or all of the Robins. Not while fighting the Joker. And then I always imagined the Joker would eventually die soon after, either by killing himself, finding out Batman died, or for some other reason. Oh, you want Damian to kill Joker. Interesting. I mean, he could, and he probably would if it weren't for the fact that Batman stops him from doing it. There's actually a really neat theory about why Batman doesn't kill the Joker. So you know how there's a... what you call it? Batman has contingency plans for if anyone in the Justice League goes dark. The theory is that his plan for keeping the Joker alive is so that way, if he goes dark, the Justice League can use the Joker to stop him, because Batman can predict everybody, but he can't predict the Joker. That's the theory, at least. It kind of works. I mean, it makes Batman sound kind of dumb, but also not really. There is a comic storyline where Joker almost kills Lois Lane, kind of like in the Injustice universe. And as Batman is driving Joker back to prison, he gets so mad at him. Joker keeps taunting him and taunting him. He's like, "What are you gonna do next time? You won't be there to stop me, Bats. I'll be there to stop you." I don't know why I gave him a slight British accent, but whatever. Or I'll be there next time, and I'll kill him anyways. Right, or something like that. And then when they get to the prison, Batman is standing there with the Batmobile with the door open, and and he took his mask off, and it shows the dead body of the Joker. And he says, "I'd like to report a crime." And so he obviously puts himself in jail because he murdered the Joker. And then Superman is standing there, and he's like, "Why'd you do it, Bruce?" And he's like, "They attacked my friend. I didn't want my friend, I didn't like that. You even though I'm not great at having a family, you should deserve to have and be happy and have a family. You do good things all the time." And then Superman, being fucking Superman, and it being a normal jail for normal people, just walks through the wall, and all the guards start going, "What the fuck?" And they're aiming their gun at him. Like, "What do we do?" And he literally just walks through the wall and then hugs him. And then he apologizes for destroying the wall. It was a really funny and touching moment at the same time. You're like, is he gonna break him out of here? Like, what are they gonna do against Superman? Are they in America? Doesn't the death penalty exist there? People have been put on death row for tamer things than Joker ever did. I mean, I want Damian to kill Joker. Heard that one before? You have? Nice. Well, they're technically not in America. They are and they aren't, because the DC universe exists in its own fictional version of the United States. And the death penalty does exist in the United States, but in certain states. One state that I'm pretty sure doesn't exist in anymore is New York. You can double check that for me. And for all intents and purposes, Gotham is essentially fictional New York. So is Metropolis. So they probably wouldn't have the death penalty there. And plus, the DC universe can come up with whatever reason that they wouldn't or couldn't kill the Joker. And plus, almost every crime in the real world is tamer than the shit the Joker's done, because the things Joker has done are fantastical in nature. We can take on a bunch of Heartless. We can do it, chat. This is part of the Injustice story. It's when Superman was either under a spell or someone managed to use the flower that gives you your dream life. Is it? Oh, big sad. I need to read the Injustice comics. Andrew lent them to me, but I haven't had the time to read them. I've been way too busy. I haven't even read my manga in a while. That's something I actually really want to read. I need to catch up on One Piece. I haven't touched it in like a few months. Not since they revealed the Gear 5th. Because I still don't know how to feel about that. I don't hate it, but I don't know. I think it's both unique, but it's like, I don't like that he just changed what the power was. I'm sorry. I know some people freaking love it because their theories were right. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like he's like, oh, I gotcha, haha. There was no hint to it in the early parts of the series. He clearly came up with that idea recently. And I don't know. Again, I don't hate it. I just... Again, if you love it, if you like it, I'm very happy for you. Oh my god, I suck! I know this is true because I watched it on YouTube. I just can't remember if it was a spell or the flower. You realize that first half of your sentence is not a very compelling argument, correct? Just imagine using that for any other argument. I know it's true. I watched on YouTube. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's very funny. And again, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the statement. And if you get hurt for me making fun of the statement, then sorry to hear that. Why would Soup's life dream have Batman arrested after killing Joker? It was a YouTube short. I know. Either way, it's still funny, Alpha. Because that was after his... Do you know the story of Injustice, James? Let me know. Do you know the story of Injustice? Before you answer, Alpha, and no, I don't take offense. I know my wording can be illogical. No, it's fine. It's the main reason it makes me laugh is because there are definitely people out there who say shit like that. So. Okay, you're dead. Well, so the story of Injustice is, well, if you know that, then the reason that's his dream is because in the story of Injustice, Joker tricked Superman into killing Lois Lane while she was pregnant with their child. So his dream is that that never happened and that Batman stopped him. And then that Batman was so angry about it that he finally killed the Joker. So it could never happen again. That's why that was his dream. Or at least that's why it would be his dream. Oh, I'm confused. Thankfully, you can just attack. Get the shield guys out of the way first so I don't have to try and play around their shield. There we go. Damn, I forgot how big Hollow Bastion is in this game. Oh yeah, someone wanted to know the story of what's going on in Kingdom Hearts. Who was it again? Was it James? He would have broke his only rule ever. Yeah. The dream ends with him flying over Metropolis with his teenage daughter in her own version of his suit. I find that interesting that in that dream he had a teenage daughter, because in every version of the story he has a son. In every version where he has some sort of kids, it's always a boy. And in some cases, two. So I find that interesting. The only character I know of that 100% ends up having a daughter is, what's her name? Not her name. what's his name? Spider-Man. Spider-Man has a daughter. God, I'm slow today. The dream ends with him. 'Twas I. All right, so do you want me to start from the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1 or just this game? Because it's kind of a long story, but I can tell it is in a sort of quickened version, if you'd like. Actually, I'll just tell you both. So, the first Kingdom Hearts game starts with this kid right here, Sora, and his friend Riku and friend Kairi living on this island called Destiny Island. It's a little island in the middle of nowhere in a world surrounded by worlds. Right? And these worlds are disconnected and they can't connect to each other. And they want to take a raft to go visit other worlds someday. But their friend, but one day all of a sudden this darkness appears in the land and starts swallowing their world whole. And his friend Riku has disappeared, and Kairi, his friend Kairi disappeared, and his friend Riku is suddenly acting all dark, and a giant evil monster made of shadows appears and tries to attack him. And right as it attacks him, this giant key appears in his hand, and he fights and defeats the monster, but gets absorbed into the darkness. And he wakes up in this place called Traverse Town, where he learns that the key is actually a thing called the Keyblade. And these creatures are things called Heartless. Heartless are beings whose hearts have been absorbed by negative emotions like hatred and anger and envy and sadness. And by taking in those dark emotions, they become heartless. And Heartless always desire to gain more hearts. They feed off the hearts, and the more hearts a Heartless consumes, the stronger it gets and the bigger it gets. And the Heartless are slowly trying to devour the hearts of the worlds themselves and suck them into the world of darkness. And so Sora meets up with Donald and Goofy. Donald, the head of all the mages for the King's army, and Goofy, the head of the soldiers for the King's army, have been tasked by King Mickey to travel the worlds to find the Keyblade Master and bring him to their king, so they can stop this onslaught of darkness. And they meet Sora, who, being the one wielding the Keyblade, since the Keyblade chooses its wielder, must be the new Keyblade Master. So, together, they search for Sora's friends and the king. And in their search, they learn about locking away the hearts of the world so the Heartless can't take them into the world of darkness. And Sora becomes more powerful as a Keyblade wielder. And eventually they end up in Hollow Bastion, where they find Riku, who has been completely corrupted by the darkness. And it turns out that Riku was supposed to be the original wielder of the Keyblade, but since he had already left Destiny Island when it showed up, it instead went to Sora, and Riku takes the Keyblade from Sora and he doesn't have it. But at the last second, as they're fighting, and Riku has been completely consumed by darkness, Sora's true heart shows itself, showing that he doesn't need the Keyblade to be strong. He's already strong because of his friends inside his heart. And the Keyblade rejects Riku and goes to Sora because the strength of his heart was so much stronger than Riku's, even after being consumed by darkness. Then, as they get further into Hollow Bastion, it turns out that the one who's been using all the Disney villains, because all the worlds are Disney worlds, well, most of them, is this man named Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, and he's the one who's been corrupting Riku's heart. And he actually takes over Riku for a second and almost kills Sora and Kairi. And his whole plan was actually to get the 7 Princesses of Heart. 7 princesses, most of them being Disney princesses. The reason they're called the Princesses of Heart is because their hearts are so pure and full of light that no darkness could ever reach it. And he wants to use the 7 Princesses of Hearts, the power of their hearts, to unlock the doorway to Kingdom Hearts, the ultimate power. And if you can control Kingdom Hearts, you can control the entire universe. And then Sora Donald and Goofy stop him while Riku holds him back, and then Riku finds himself in the world of darkness along with the king, King Mickey. And Mickey has his own Keyblade there, and he tells Sora, Donald, Riku, and Goofy to close the doors, and together Sora can lock it from the outside while Mickey locks Kingdom Hearts from the inside. And if they don't lock it, then the darkness will escape, and it will flood the entire world. Because it wasn't actually the door to Kingdom Hearts, it was the true door to the world of darkness. Finally, then after they went missing and Sora finds Kairi and brings her back to Destiny Islands, he promises Kairi that he will find Riku and bring him back so they can live their life out in Destiny Islands again. And he's going to join Donald and Goofy to find the king, since the king is with Riku right now. And they found, as they were on their travels, they found this giant castle called Castle Oblivion. And the more you spend time in Castle Oblivion, the more your memories disappear. And it turns all your memories and attacks into cards that you use to fight. And while they're in this castle, they found this group called the Organization, who's trying to control Sora. And they've kidnapped Sora's friend that he had forgotten about, but now he's remembering. Her name is Naminé. And there, he finds Riku, and Riku's telling him, you gotta leave. You don't care about your friends. You're only here to save me, but we need to save Naminé. Naminé is all that matters. And so that's where we are now. I hope that helped you, Quarv. Batman has a daughter, Helena or something. That's in an alternate timeline. That's not in the main timeline. That's always been an alternate timeline thing. His daughter with Catwoman. His only child that I know of for sure that actually exists in the main timeline is Damian Wayne. Another one, Superman has a son with Wonder Woman. That's another alternate timeline. Actually, a lot of timelines, Wonder Woman has kids with either Batman or Superman. Bruce Kent. Is that what he named his son? Bruce? I always thought he named him Connor. Or no, well, that's his clone son. But there are versions where it's his actual son. It's very confusing. I don't know their names, though. There were too many to look them all up. Yeah, there's way too many alternate timelines where superheroes have kids with other heroes and villains. I will always be salty about them undoing Peter Parker's marriage with Mary Jane. That's always, in my opinion, the worst decision they ever made in comic book history. I freaking hated it. Or I shouldn't say hated it. I hate it still. But when I read it, I was really mad. So I hope you understand the story of Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, which is the one we're playing right now. Quarv. If you want me to repeat anything, or if there's anything else you're curious about for the first two games, let me know. I'm actually very knowledgeable in Kingdom Hearts lore for the most part. There are definitely people who know more than me, but I used to follow a lot of Kingdom Hearts lore channels. I left out some of the less important things, like them going to specific Disney worlds and making friends there, because they don't actually impact the story of Kingdom Hearts too much. If I went over all that stuff, we'd be here for like 2 hours. Not even lying. I actually got the combo off this time. Okay, I need to recharge my deck because there's this flippin' flacker. He'll be leveled up. The only constant in almost all timelines is that Black Canary and Green Arrow have a son. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Hey, once we get to 1200 CP, I think we'll start getting health again. So in 2 levels. Spider-Man's daughter is Mayday Parker, and there's also Anime Parker. Yeah, but unfortunately that's not in the main timeline. Stupid fucking whatever, Mayday Parker, because I'm If the daughter can undo their whole marriage because the fucking Satan wants it back, just because Aunt May died, and we did it because people aren't buying Spider-Man comics because he's not single and young again, and only single and young people like Spider-Man. Fuck you. I will forever be salty about this. Okay, you're getting blasted to oblivion. Their son almost always inherits the canary cry. I mean, it makes sense. What's his name doesn't have any dominant meta genes to pass on. I mean, he could train him. That's definitely true. By the way, which name do you like more for Green Arrow's sidekick? Speedy or Arsenal? Arsenal sounds cooler, but I like Speedy. It makes it seem more like they're less like a weapon. It makes them sound less like a weapon and more like a hero. You know? I like Red Arrow though too. Red Arrow's also a cool name. Because he wears a lot of red, and the other one is Green Arrow, so it fits. Is there a reason in the comics why nobody recognizes Clark with the glasses, or is that just a gag? Well, okay, so the original reason nobody recognized him was it was kind of a gag, but not really. The real reason, if you want the full thing, it used to be a gag, but now they have his glasses are Kryptonian tech. No, that's not actually completely true, Alpha. The real full reason... the real reason is because the way he does it is he actually makes himself look completely different. So, for instance, when you think Superman, you think a very big, muscular man. He can't do anything wrong. First of all, he doesn't have the glasses, which does make you look different. But on top of that, his hair is combed and it has this nice curl. It looks very clean and everything. When he's Clark Kent, he actually wears a bunch of layers of clothes. For instance, he wears a shirt, right? And then a button-up shirt over that. And then he wears a sweater vest. And then he wears an actual full-length sweater. And then over that, he wears another button-up shirt. And then over that, he wears a jacket. And the reason he does that is it covers up a lot of his muscles. So you can't really tell how muscular he is. So that's the first thing. Whereas Superman wears a skin-tight outfit, so you can easily see his bulging muscles and stuff like that. Clark Kent doesn't do that. Second thing is obviously the glasses. Third thing is he actually makes his hair kind of just fall down. Normally, he doesn't really comb it very much. He doesn't make it look very neat. He kind of makes it look messy. And the fourth and final thing is when he walks around. He purposely acts clumsy. He purposely drops things. He pretends to trip over things. Superman doesn't trip. And neither does Clark, unless he does it on purpose. He acts clumsy and kind of slow and he pretends to not be as strong as he actually is sometimes. And so he has this whole other demeanor. So it makes it so when you look at Clark Kent, you wouldn't think Superman, because Superman is perfect. He's strong. He's able to fly. He's able to do all these things. Clark Kent doesn't seem like that kind of person with the way he acts and dresses. Facial recognition does exist, though. Yeah, but wearing glasses actually can fuck with facial recognition. Just FYI. And with the new stuff, they did make it Kryptonian tech, so facial recognition doesn't work on him. That's a newer thing because of facial recognition, but before the whole facial recognition thing. And then the other big thing that people don't realize, we know that he's Clark Kent in the comics, right? But in the comic world, they see Superman, they don't think Superman has another ego. They think Superman That's his life. They literally think that Superman is always Superman 100% of the time. They don't think he's pretending to be a regular guy just walking around. Like, no, like if you saw a guy flying around with superpowers, it's like Homelander in The Boys. He's just Homelander all the time, and that's what people expect. They don't think that he pretends to be a normal human around them. Nobody even tries to think that. The government probably does, but the average person is just like, that's Superman. Nobody goes like, who do you think Superman actually is? They're just like, no, that's Superman. That's all he is. He's always Superman. He's never not Superman. So that's pretty much it. Prefer Red Arrow. Speedy sounds like a Flash fan playing a make-believe. Kind of. I get that. I understand. So I get the gist for sure, but is Mickey just locked in the dark world, or is that yet to be resolved? Also, what is the relevance of what you're doing? Just seems like grinding your character progression. Right now, what I'm doing, because this is still a video game, story-wise, it's just... Okay, story-wise, it's just me walking through the castle and trying to find my way around. That's all I'm doing. Video game-wise, I'm just grinding. So just remember gameplay stuff, unless I'm fighting a boss, it's all just video game grinding. All of it is grinding unless I'm fighting a boss. Or a specific villain where they have a cutscene beforehand. Because it's still a video game. And like Doran said, Clark Kent acts like not Superman when he's Clark Kent. I got asked who I thought would win between Homelander and Omni-Man. Probably Omni-Man, because Omni-Man is basically Superman, and Superman is fucking busted as fuck. And on top of that, Omni-Man's whole species fought each other to the death with people as powerful as Omni-Man to find the most powerful Omni-Men. Whereas Homelander is just the most powerful person on his planet, and no one can even match him in strength and power by themselves from the moment he was a kid. So, and he never actually had to fight against someone as strong as himself until very, very, very recently in the show. Yeah, Omni-Man would win. Omni-Man is fucking busted. Dude, I want to see Invincible Season 2 win! Omni-Man fold Homelander in 2. Lol. I like that comment. Omni-Man fold him in 2. I just imagine him going like... I'm gonna rewatch Invincible soon. That was so good. I think I like Invincible more than The Boys, personally. I like The Boys, but Invincible was just so much fun. Ah, get away from me, get away from me. Ah, he's got yellow eyes. You can't trust people with yellow eyes. Yellow eyes means they have darkness inside them. Actually, no, it doesn't. It means something else entirely. But, well, at least that's what Tetsuya Nomura said, but that's another thing that would be a spoiler. So I'm just going to tell you about your questions for King Mickey being in the darkness. Currently, at this point in the game, because there are other people in the chat who haven't played the games yet, I'm not spoiling future events of games past this, but currently, yes, he is seemingly just stuck in the world of darkness. He might be somewhere else, and they're hoping he's somewhere else, but currently he's stuck in the world of darkness. Rude. Freeze his ass off. No confirmed. Season 2 win. One Punch Man. Season 3 officially confirmed, by the way. They can do more because animated. True. Wait. Really? For when? No confirmed date yet, but probably sometime next year for Season 2. Was confirmed Season 3 by an OPM official Twitter. Nice. Still faster than Season 2. Wait, what's faster than Season 2? I'm confused. You know what that reminds me of, them confirming Season 3 before Season 2 even comes out? Is like Shield Hero Season 2. Because in Shield Hero Season 2, they, when it was announced, it was actually, they didn't even announce Season 2 was confirmed. They announced Season 3 was confirmed, and people were like, wait, are we getting a Season 2 as well? And they're like, of course we're getting a Season 3. Or a Season 2. It was very funny. Can't wait for them to catch up to the manga for One Punch Man. I'm excited for that. Because the One Punch Man manga apparently is pretty bussin' cap. Bussin' a cap in here. No one heard that. The Boys season 4 started filming. Not surprised. It's easier to film. You can. They always start filming way earlier than it's going to come out because the filming is the easy part. The hard part is the editing and the CGI. Or I wouldn't say the hard part. The tedious part is the CGI and the other stuff. The editing and CGI. No Game No Life still not getting a second season. Never will. Pepe Hands, please. I want a season 2 of No Game No Life. I've read the light novel a bit. I stopped it around book 10, I think. And it has some really good stuff that I want to see animated. I've seen the scans. It's magnificent. Not a huge manga guy, but can confirm One Punch Man is going to get fire. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that stuff. Doran, catch up on One Piece when? When? Guess we could do one of these. One Piece Keck. Dude, it'll only take you like a decade. Gotta watch AOT still? AOT? What's AOT? I'm trying to think what that one is off the... Attack of Titan? Attack on Titan? I don't usually abbreviate stuff. Friend also recommended Fire Force and Soul Eater. Fire Force is, I read that manga when it first came out. I liked it in the beginning. I haven't caught up with it in a while. It kind of got boring for me, but I hear the anime is good. They do a lot of the physical hentai comedy, just to let you know. Well, not hentai in the strictest sense, I guess. Ecchi comedy. They do a lot of ecchi comedy. That's the word. Yeah, I figured it out. Soul Eater. I'm trying to remember which one Soul Eater is. That's the one. Soul Eater is the one with the people that can turn into weapons, right? I think so. Soul Eater is cool. I like Soul Eater. It's good. Excalibur and Soul Eater is pretty funny. If it's the... I'm pretty sure that's Soul Eater, right? Could someone double check that for me? Part 3 of Season 4 AOT when? Wait, I thought they're only doing... I thought it was only 2-parter, not a 3-parter. Actually debated, dude. It's gonna be a movie, right? Oh, it is? Season 4 was separated in 2 parts and the ending with a movie. Interesting. Fire Force and Soul Eater are connected. It's the same universe. Wait, was I right in remembering which anime is or manga is Soul Eater? Can someone confirm that? My brain, I need to know. I need to know I'm remembering the right series. Dude, I used to read so much manga. In high school, I read basically every manga. Not every manga, but like... I was always reading manga in high school and early college, where I would know about big manga way before other people did, and I was kind of surprised about that. The only person who was ever always ahead of me was Michael, because Michael reads every goddamn manga out there. And so does Jamie. Excalibur is that rat thing with the hat? Yes, if I remember correctly. Excalibur reminds me of a more troll version of Dumbledore the more I read the books. Or I should say a more annoying version of Dumbledore. That's more accurate. A really annoying troll version of Dumbledore. First weapon ever, a big narcissist. Yep, pretty much. I mean, wouldn't you be if you were the first and considered the most powerful by most standards? Never read or saw it. Maybe I'll watch it. I only read it. One of my friends told me to watch it, but I liked reading manga more at the time. I still prefer reading manga over watching the anime. Not because I don't like the anime, but because it's just, I can get through it way quicker if I read a manga. Whereas with watching an anime, you have to watch 24 minutes. And there's stuff they take out of anime, just like with movies and books. Let me see. I actually haven't watched FMBA. What? You should. Done by the same people who. What's FMAB? I'm trying to think what. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, watch it, Dorn. It's so good. I think in my opinion, it's probably the best anime out there. Partly because it's finished. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is so good. It's in my top 3 animated cartoon TV series. It's probably right after Avatar. Like, I love Avatar, and FMBA is so good. I need to rewatch that. I should watch that first, honestly. Yeah, because it's short. It's only, what, 60-something episodes? I like how that's short for anime. Ooh, a 9 cloud? Holy squawkamole. We're replacing that cloud right away. That's fucking nutty, dude. That's fucking nutty. Get out of here, you 3. Oh, by the way, Dorn, I just got to the part in Order of the Phoenix, the book, where they go to St. Mungo's hospital. I'm rewatching FMAB for the 5th time. Nice. I literally never heard anything bad about it. It is considered the only... Out of all the most popular or most watched anime, it's considered the only one that everyone says is actually good. Only the fans that are a bit toxic. True! 64 episodes and a bloopers. Are they Monk-esque? Better or worse than MHA? Better because there's less of them. There are less toxic fans for Full Metal Alchemist than there are for My Hero. Because I haven't seen a single toxic Full Metal Alchemist fan, but I've seen a lot of toxic My Hero fans. Like, a lot. Like, I was reading a comment section about, I forget what, and someone just started being so toxic about, like, it was weird. They were talking about Bakugo being dumb, and then it's like, well, he's actually not dumb. He's like top 4 in their class, isn't he? He's like, no, he's just an idiot. He should die or something like that. I'm like, dude, he's 15. What the fuck? It was getting really toxic. And then someone said, if you like if you're a Bakugo fan, you probably like stupid shows like Naruto. I was like, what the fuck? They just like to create a count on anime lists to keep it placed #1. Oh, that's not too bad. But still, I heard it's real good, though. It is really good. Claire really loves it. Her favorite anime song is the first season intro for Full Metal. She even learned a cover version of it, or she's learning a cover version of it, because she liked it so much. Hey, look up the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood Season 1 intro song, and you'll understand. By the way, if you want to, you can skip the first episode, because the first episode is it's kind of a filler. Like, it's not a bad episode, but it doesn't make sense if you haven't watched the show yet, sort of. Like, it does and it doesn't. It's kind of hard to explain. Those who have watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood know what I'm talking about. Valorant tonight, you cuck. Yeah, I haven't watched FMA at all. It's really good and philosophical. Yeah, it has some really good philosophy in it. And it just has really good world building, too. Maybe I'll play Valo tonight. Let me talk to Claire and see, and then I'll tell you how much work I have to get done. I want to take a break from Val soon because I've been doing kind of... Like, I was doing good, and then I was getting worse and worse. And the other thing is I also need to, like, start editing more. And once I start working on Andrew's next project for me, because I know he has... We already talked about his next project that he wants me to work on. I know I'm not going to have time for that. For Val. God. I don't like the way it locks on. Well, that's just Kingdom Hearts for you. It's last week. You need to play until the end. I guess. I guess. Put me down for if no one is if I'm available by 9:30, then sure. How's that? I think after stream I'm gonna start trying to make dinner almost immediately. I think you really like the magic system for Full Metal, by the way, Dorn. I think we've already talked about this. You already find it interesting, because you played the Game Boy game, right? Or the DS game? Magic. Ooh, imagine knowing magic. It's not magic, though. It's alchemy. It's alchemy, damn it. I've never once felt sorry for Homelander. People always say he's the way he is because of how everyone treats him. I say he gets treated the way because he's an asshole. I feel sorry for Homelander in a small sense because he was literally raised as a lab rat. He didn't have family. He didn't have parents who taught him any morals. They raised him as to think he's better than everybody else. And they raised him to want to be loved by everybody and fear, like, to be the, just to be, they basically raised him to be super Jesus, in a sense. And, at least in the show. In the comics, he's different. And so I feel bad for him in that way. The person I don't feel bad for are the Deep and what's his name? A-Train. Those two, they're both just assholes. They're just straight up assholes. They have good role models and they're still assholes. Oh, just any blue, right? What do we have too many blues of? You're the one who said magic stare. You should hear Amelie cover. Yeah, that's the one she, yeah, I've heard the Amelie cover. That's the one Claire's learning. I like Amelie. She is really good. Yeah, I know Amelie. She's really good. Let me tell you about the laws of equivalent exchange. I think A-Train is on a redemption arc. I feel like they're going to put A-Train and the Deep on redemption arcs. But A-Trains will be a lot quicker than the Deeps, because the Deep is stupid and slow. Who are you? Were you kidnapped too? Not exactly. It's a long story. Wait. So you've been kidnapped? You don't want to be here? Yes. No, I don't really want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. I have no one to talk to. Books are all I have to ease my loneliness. And there's him. Oh, I've missed him so much. You mean the beast? You mean the beast? Then why are you so mean to him before? Yeah, you really hurt his feelings. You don't understand. I can't let him see how I really feel. Why not? It's just that... Oh no, she's coming. Hide, quickly. There's no time to explain. Quick, hide. It's a good thing she fucking announces her presence with the way that door opens. Hello, Maleficent. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this visit? He was here, yes? He risked his life to come and save you. Why do you reject him? I won't ask for his help. Oh, and why is that? You know very well why. I'm not going to fall into your trap. Then I have no choice but to make you beg for his help. Dark magic. Has anyone read the comics before watching a series of The Boys, I mean? No, I have not. No, not the Deep. He made his position known, in my opinion. Fair. Fish Guy's the best one in The Boys. Really? No, the Deep is not the best. The Deep is a fucking idiot and an asshole and a fucking weirdo. Seen some scans. Nope, but I do know some of what happens in the comics. Belle, a living Rapunzel's life. Sort of. No, she got away. What should we do? Help her, of course. What else? Key of guidance. Now we can do the next part. Where's the door? Is it? There it is. Yeah, which way do we go now? Okay, so down, right, down. I'm not a huge fan of the way they did the map layout. Like, you can figure it out, but it's not great. A green. A 7. There we go. But McFish character is so deep. Omega low. What are you waiting for? Call to him. No, I won't think you heard him. Then I shall make you scream. The fool will come running the moment he hears your cries. Enough! The beast isn't the only one you have to deal with. Be gone, boy. You have no business here, unless of course you wish to join in the screaming. This is perfect. When that brute hears your shrieks of terror, he'll come right to me. Don't trouble yourself. You're here. No, you mustn't. I told you to leave this place. Leave me alone. I never want to see your face again. Bill. What an awful thing to say. All right. If that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster, loved by no one, and I only became more selfish. That is, until I met you, Belle. You're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are my most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry, but I can't leave you here, even if you hate me for it. Consider it my final selfish act. Oh, Beast. Well, well. I never dreamed such an ugliness could hide such a beautiful heart. This calls for a change of plan. Beast, I shall claim your heart instead of Belle's. No, please. Rip Belle, there goes her heart. Although this is just a memory, so it doesn't matter. Well, so much for the change of plan. Belle's heart it is after all. It seems her cold words spoke little of her true feelings. She loves you, Beast. I can feel it shining in her heart. You fiend! Release Belle's heart at once! Where are you? She went that way. That's the way the shadows fled. What are you doing here? No time to talk. We gotta go after them right away. You'd help me? You bet. After what you just said, we gotta help you. Let's go get Belle's heart back. Right. Boy, be gone. You sound like Batman while doing Beast. That's not how Batman sounds. That's why I don't like the what's his name? Not Hemsworth. Christian Bale Batman. I don't like the Christian Bale Batman. I'm Batman. When Batman changes his voice, he just makes it lower. The best one will be always the one who did the animated Batman. I always forget his name. Nick something. The comics was a lot more insane. Yep, just as it always is. Yep, I remember that. All of the guys did. All of the guys, basically. But I heard the comics is shock for shock's sake. Probably some of it is. Alright, let's save. I have to go up and left. I was going the wrong way. Or not. Where am I? Yeah, it should be up. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. This is up. Oh, it's so fucking confusing. Why'd they have to tilt it in a weird diamond shape? Why couldn't they just make it a normal box shape? Fucking stupid. And the show does a good job of adapting it better. Better as an actually pretty intriguing story. Agreed. There's one thing I have to say that Andrew says that I kind of agree with. One of the things in the comics is it's constant stories of them trying to capture a certain hero and finding ways around their powers in the comics. And they don't do that enough in the show. I think they should do that more. Personally. But if you like it a certain way, that's fine. The comics are a little old, so they probably had time to learn from their mistakes, true. But apparently the Invincible comics is really good. Yeah, it's really good. I remember hearing about it when they first came out, and I didn't read them because I had been reading a lot of comics and manga at the time, and I got sick of reading comics because modern day... Because the big comics, the way they do comics really pisses me off. Like, I know why they do it the way they do it, but I hate it. Don't I have a premium somewhere? I guess not. And they did allude to that for Frenchie. Allude to what for Frenchie? What'd they allude to? Alright, boss fight time, let's go. Gonna head out, but liking the video, you have a normal time you stream. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I always stream around this time. However, there are gonna be a few streams in the future that are gonna be kind of a weird time. Like, oh, before I forget to tell everybody, on the 28th, I will be involved in a stream with another streamer, Nick Daru. We've rated him a couple times, so look forward to that. And on Friday, that's who I'm gonna be, or tomorrow, that's who I'm gonna be doing another stream with. You've done well to make it this far, beast. As your reward, I'll tell you why Belle rejected you. My dark magic requires hearts of the utmost beauty. Belle was perfect. Deep in her heart, her love for you shone with uncommon radiance. But she guessed my plans. By denying her love for you, she put her heart beyond my reach.
But she saved me. She protected me.
She couldn't hide how she really felt. What's up?
Nightshade's meowing like crazy.
Kitty, Nightshade.
Go in your dad. Go in Dad's room. Come on, move faster. There you go. There you go. She's meowing crazy. I just let her back in.
She wants attention. It's me, the Nightshade Kitty. Nightshade Kitty, dancing time. Nightshade Kitty. Hi everyone, it's Nightshade Kitty Dance. Meow 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 meow. You smell funky, kitty. What the heck? You smell like cat piss. You can stay, or you can go. It's up to you. Okay, bye, kitty. Subjected to change schedule. Wait, what? Is that what it says on my schedule? I gotta rewrite it. Apparently, translucent. They showed them figuring out how to kill soup. Yeah, the fact that they only did it once kind of bugs me. I wish they do it more in the show. Vibe, not video. Oh, vibe. Lol. Well, I'm glad you like the vibe either way. Would they ever remake the Kingdom Hearts? Because Kingdom Hearts 3 was really beautiful graphics-wise. Probably eventually. I mean, they remade Kingdom Hearts 1 multiple times and Kingdom Hearts 2 a couple of times, so I wouldn't be surprised eventually. But right now they're working on Kingdom Hearts 4, so probably not anytime soon. I'd give it 5 to 10 years before we get another Kingdom Hearts remake. I'm just saying that your schedule can change at times randomly. That's true. Sometimes I do change it.
I've heard enough. Release her heart now. If you don't, do not try my patience.
Don't you realize why I'm telling you all this? Did you think it was out of kindness? I did it to erase your doubts. Now your heart is beginning to shine with love for Belle. I shall have your heart too, monster. Not if we stop you. You dare to challenge me? Pitiful fools. Kingdom Hearts 3 is graphically beautiful, gameplay-wise, a lot of fun. Story, it's fine. Just kind of a letdown after all the years of waiting and all the lore that was built up personally. We gotta get the Mickey card. Wait, I want that card. I want that card. Damn it. It's a good thing fire still hurts. I'm just gonna wait for her to use things. It's annoying that she doesn't have a deck. Ow, ow, ow. I should be fine. Most of I have really high cards. Oh, it's a goofy card, it's fine. Might as well reload our cards real quick. See, this is the nice thing about, ooh, a Mickey card. There we go, easy peasy. See, bosses aren't even really that hard. It's the organization bosses that are hard, because they jump around a lot and they have a lot of slights and things. Why would they ever? Gotta say, the end credit scene with the Master of Masters was complete BS. That wasn't the Master of Masters though. In the end credit scene for unless it's after the DLC. I never played the DLC, but the. Are you talking about? Where it shows the mask people, I'm forgetting their names. Alpha. Because if that's who, and then it shows the guy with the guns, whose name I am forgetting. Because that wasn't the Master of Masters, that was Lushu. What's your take on VTubers? Started getting into this streamers like two weeks ago, and I found it interesting and beneficial, and now. And I know some people who have shown negativity towards it. Okay, well, here's my take on VTubers. I think if you like VTubers, good for you. If you want to be a VTuber, even better for you. And being a VTuber is actually very popular. People like it. It's a good way to help boost your streaming career. Much like using a camera like I do, it's highly recommended that if you are streaming to actually grow, you should use a camera or a VTuber model. If you're streaming for fun, do whatever you want. But if you're trying to actually grow your stream so you can make money off of it and actually be a big YouTuber / streamer, you should use a VTube model or use a camera. However, personally, I don't like VTubes. It feels very... I feel very disconnected when they use like a VTuber model. It doesn't feel like their actual self. Yes, there's cool things you can do with it. Yeah. You can use it, go right ahead. I just don't like watching VTube stuff. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I just don't like VTube models. Personally, I don't like it. But again, that doesn't mean you can't use one. Go ahead, use it. You should use one, actually. I just don't like it. Yeah, that scene. Yeah, that was Lushu, not the Master of Masters. We still haven't seen the Master of Masters. Boo! And then they do their embrace and their dance, I think.
Thank goodness.
You prefer a human to connect to than the model? Yeah, that's basically it. Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a really good idea to use it, and I'm glad that there are people who like it. I'm really glad that it exists, and I'm glad that people use it, and I'm glad that there are people who like it. Because there should always be more variety. Even if I don't like it, even if I hate it, even if I think it's the dumbest idea ever, I'm glad it exists. Until people start using it to do stupid things, but that nobody would be able to get away with it. The stupid things I'm thinking of, no one would be able to get away with. Maybe some of them, but please forgive me. I had to be cruel to you. Hi, kitty. What's up? Want pets? Want kitty pets? Want kitty pets? Yeah. That's a good kitty. But no matter how I tried, I couldn't hide my true feelings.
I'm the one who should be apologizing for doubting you. I never want to remember feeling that way. So angry, so alone.
Then don't. Let's replace the sad memories with happier ones, starting now.
Belle.
There they go with the mushy stuff. Oh, yo. Yeah, I think it's time we got out on our way. Good idea. Let's keep moving. I can't do a Donald voice, so that's the one I'm gonna do. Just letting you know. Generally, people swap to VTuber models if they aren't comfortable with their appearances, though some people do just debut as VTubers as well. Again, I'm not gonna fight on anybody's personal preferences. You enjoy it, good for you. You want to do it, good for you. You keep doing it, more power to you. I just can't watch it. That's really my whole thing on the issue. If you're like hating on someone for using a VTuber model, I think that's too much. Like, just don't watch them. It's that simple. It's like if you don't like mashed potatoes, but you love baked potatoes. I think mashed potatoes are the best thing ever. But if you don't like them, you don't have to eat them. Eat whatever potatoes you want. If you don't even like potatoes, that's fine too. I mean, it's a bit of an extreme example, but it's still true. Okay, I'm gonna swap to my boss deck. And let's edit it, because we have more space now. We'll sell that the next time we have a place to go to. Let's add any 7s we can find first. That's unfortunate. It's still a pretty decent deck. We got a triple cloud, we got a bunch of heals. And we have a way to regain all our cards back. Depending on the boss fight though, you can use certain items. Like if you're fighting the ice guy, if you just use a bunch of fire cards, you'll just destroy him. I understand what you're saying, but then again, it never affected my experience with them, but I see how it would displease others. Like, Iron Mouse, because she's sick and can't show herself. I don't mind VTubers. For me, at the very end of the day, it's just, do I enjoy your content? I think I made a mistake. What mistake did you make, Alpha? I'm curious. And there's, Demix? No. Vexen, that's his name.
I have come to collect your debt.
He's one of the members of the organization, by the way, for those of you who don't know the story.
A debt? Sora, do you owe something to this toy?
Come on, of course not. Oh, but you do. You owe me for reuniting you with your former friend. You don't mean...
Indeed I do. I'm the one who brought Riku to you.
Then... You're the one... You're the one who's been controlling him! What have you done with him?
I see no need to give you information about where Riku is. After all... Why trouble you in your final hour?
Okay, I might... This deck should do fine, but if not, we'll swap it out. I love the organization music.
Here you go.
I shall freeze you! Taste this!
Oh fuck, I messed that up.
I've had enough of this!
Here you go.
He's really annoying to fight in this, and he fucking card broke me. Oh, did I fucking... I didn't realize I slighted those. You have to card break him, it's really annoying. Okay. I might have to change up my tactics for this one. Let's make a deck filled with fire. If I remember correctly, you can use fire to beat him. You know, let's get rid of these zeros. Anyone else have zeros? There we go. Let's look for nines. Alright, eights. Oh, we still have some space, so sevens. That's a premium, so we're not going to use that. And then Guess we can add in a couple 6s. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this new deck. Okay, let's save. I'm watching Dead Silence. It's making me change my opinion on ventriloquist dolls. That's Vexen, right? Yeah, that's Vexen. Okay, let me just double checking the deck. Okay, skip event. Oh, I just realized I didn't put any cures in here. Oh yeah, we're gonna die because I fucked up. Yeah, I didn't put any cures in that deck. Okay, let's fix that deck up a bit. We'll get rid of all the 6s first. And then add a bunch of cures. Get rid of any 6. And we can get rid of a 7. We'll get rid of a Kingdom Key 7. I think I got rid of, yep. Oh, no, we still need to get rid of a 7, okay. The annoying thing about Vexen is his shield, so he blocks your attacks. So it's kind of hard to get around. You have to shield break him to hit him. I think that's how you have to do it. Oh fuck, I fucked up. I fucked that up. No, I could have won that. I could have won that, I fucked it up. Okay, we're gonna try again with this deck. I think I can win this though. I accidentally pressed triangle instead of X when he was using his sleight. That was the problem. When he was using his sleight, I pressed triangle instead of X. He's getting ready, That's where card breaking. Oh, fuck. Oh, I had to do that. I'm waiting for him to use a sleight.
I shall freeze you. Taste this. Fire. 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 There, a custom experiment. I've had enough of this.
Fuck.
You imbecile. Fire. There you go. Heal. I shall freeze you. Yeah. You are pushing it. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, fuck. There we go. Whoo. See, I told you we could do it. Oh, I played that really bad. Those first couple times I played that really bad. Even that last one I fucked up a bunch of times. I kept pressing triangle by accident. Hello, Goose and Co. Goose and Co. Who are you? I don't recognize your name. Maybe you've been here before. I just don't recognize
one
it.
to die very easily.
As if I'd ever lose to you!
I wouldn't be so sure. Did you even notice? I was delving deep into your memory as we fought. And here, look what I found. A card crafted from all the memories that are locked in the other side of your heart.
Wait! Memories. In the other side?
Freeze. Oh, if we use a stop with it, that's cool. Streamer can't read. Peepo said doesn't see it. Says first time chat. It does. Why doesn't it say it on my screen? That's weird. Well, either way, welcome to the Dragon's Den. How are you doing? You're new. What brought you here, my friend? What brought you here to the Dragon's Den? Unfortunately, you came right as I'm about to end stream because we're near the end, but we can chat for the next few minutes. Do you have any hobbies, any games you like, any TV shows, movies, anything in particular? If so, join us in the Discord. We chat there, and anybody who posts anything, I always read everything everyone says. I just don't always reply. He came from me, obviously. Oh, true. Coming for Doran makes 100% sense. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Yes, see, James understands. It's the Dragon's Den here. Oh my god, I am getting hungry. I need to make dinner soon. We'll go on to the next area first. There might be another boss fight though. I'm not looking forward to that if there is. The guy who does D&D sent me. Who does D&D?
If Sora disappears, that would mess up the organization's plans. I trust that you know what you need to do.
Who are you talking about?
Haven't a clue, really. Maybe you could
Are you talking about?
for me.
Are you talking about Squirrel? Derek?
The organization. You must eliminate the traitor. No taking that back later.
Sam? Oh, Sam? From Brian and Sam? Oh well, tell her I said thank you then, unless it's an actual guy. In which case...
A card made out of memories from the other side of your heart? I wonder what it does.
We'll find out soon enough. It's the only one we have left. No other way to move forward.
Oh, Steely Sam. I remember him in the chat. Yeah, Steely Sam was a cool guy. He joined us. I remember him joining us in the stream once. He was fun. We talked about some Dungeons & Dragons stuff. I actually do run my own Dungeons & Dragons. You say actual guys if guys aren't real. Sag. I meant like, are you just referring to someone as a guy, like saying, oh, this guy, or are you saying, I meant it as like that, or are you saying like an actual guy, like a male guy, like a male? Why you no have Sag emote? I don't? That's weird. I should have the Sag emote. Odd. I will try and add it, I guess. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I like Dungeons & Dragons a lot. In fact, Gon is one of my players from my Dungeons & Dragons campaign I'm currently running. I don't have Nopers. Yeah, because I can't fit that many emotes. You can see which emotes I have in the list. But yeah, anyways, you get 250? You get 250? I thought you only got like 13. Okay, I'll look for some more. I haven't gone on 7TV in a while. But anyways, I love him. Doran is one of my players in our D&D campaign. We just started our first session about 2 weeks ago, and our second session will be in the next 2 weeks. I don't stream my D&D sessions, but I have been writing a script for a video from our campaign diaries that I'll make a video on soon for people, and I'll post on YouTube. But I have a lot of videos I'm working on right now. I have like 3 videos from my channel alone, and I have posted none of them. So that's, what the fuck? I like this emote, lol. Oh, yeah, that one's a funny one. I like that one. It sucks I can't see it on the here because I don't have it downloaded on my whatchamacallit. Alright, anyways, thank you guys all for showing up. Let's see who there is to raid. Let's see, is Barondoffel streaming? We could raid Lua, but Lua doesn't need our raid. She already gets like 400 viewers because she's cool, unlike the rest of us. Lily! Thank you for for the 500 biddies. Oh, that's so sweet of you. You have been such a generous donator to the Dragon's Den. You have been a loyal and continuous follower. We love you so much. Thank you so much. My YouTube is just Zaggard, but got in posted all my stuff, so you can go find it there in the links. Hey, take your time. Don't overtax yourself. I'm fine. It's you know, I just have a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm not overtaxing myself per se. I'm just annoyed that I don't have anything out. You know, we'll just raid Jeremy for because we're lazy, and he'll understand. Jeremy's a fun guy to raid. Plus, people like going to his stream because he plays party games afterwards. I have a new job lined up so I can start donating again more often. Yay! I'm glad, but why did it not? Why is Stream Elements not? Give me a second. Why is it not activating? That's weird. It's not showing the raid message. Well, the raid messages are, Zaggard's cat brought me here, PogChamp, if you are not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, Zaggard uses dragon powers, and now I'm here. Zaggard7. Let me, I'll type it out real quick. There we go. There we go. Doran found it. 10 out of 10, Doran. Thank you. Anyways, guys, we're going to go raid our friend Jeremy of the Pho Clan. He is a really cool guy. He has a great chat. They're all super fun there. Everybody loves hanging out there. He plays a lot of different games all the time with his viewers, by himself. So much different fun stuff you can do there. So go say hi to Jeremy. Go give him a wave for me. Tell him I say hi. Tell him I wish I could join in, but I gotta go start making dinner soon, so I'm a little busy. I'll see you guys tomorrow with our Among Us stream with our friend Nick DeRue. Can't wait to hang out with him and hang out with all of you guys while playing Among Us. So we'll see you then. Remember, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Most importantly, guys, be thankful for everyone you have in your life, everything you have in your life. Be thankful for all the great things. Never take anything for granted. And always, don't forget, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.